Hello guys, Roth here with our first game of the evening. Best at Freddy's. Come on. Ah, it's just like an arcade game. What do you think it is? Shit. Don't worry, Bingo, you try your best. Yeah, you did. Thanks, Odie. Okay, I'm back. Oh, here we go. Here's Chica. Oh, I see, we're just making it easy, right? Well, this should be easy. This is... Five, 6, 7... Hey. Oh. Well, that was easy. Time to spin again. Yep, here we go. Uh-oh. Whoops. Bingo, don't tell me you're close. Don't tell me you just closed the wheel. Sorry, Fleeg, it ain't my fault. Anyway, next is... Pop Goes. Right, we'll see you when we download this. Hey guys, the last bus back again with the next FNAF game, Pop Goes. Right, here goes nothing.
That should do it. Hey, glad to see you're working there. The name's Fritz, and welcome to the Pop Goes Pizzeria, the next generation of kids' entertainment. As you already know, you'll be guarding this place until 6 in the morning, and as your boss, I'm obliged to help you understand your job and the tools you'll be allowed to use during the shift. So, first things first, I've got to be honest, your current setup might not be very optimal, so to say. I didn't have time to prepare a designated room for you in the location, so you'll just have to manage with using one of the internet cafe monitors near the stage, next to the gang. Don't start complaining just yet, I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan. Anyway, the phone you have in your hand, it's usually used by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out a security application that only activates during the night, which is when you're here, obviously. Everything you'll ever need for your job is ready to use. Go on, press some buttons. You can check all the rooms with set cameras that are connected online, and the ventilation system too. Alright, I know what you're thinking. First night on the job, I'm rambling a bit, it's a lot to take in. And yes, I know there are a bunch of anthropomorphic plastic animals around you, watching you work. Trust me when I say I know how that feels. Your imagination might get a tad bit out of control. Stress does that to you. But don't worry. Completely safe here. I've built this place from the ground up to be one of the most transparent, honest, and safest places on Earth. Unlike some other businesses. If you ever start feeling anxious, looking out the window or just, taking a look outside should calm you. That tends to work for me at least. Right, back to the anthropomorphic animals. I'm sure you've already guessed by now that these are our animatronic characters. Top of the line technology. Honestly, the name animatronic doesn't do them justice. They're more like multi-purpose robots. They can be programmed to do anything I can think of. They pretty much run this place now. Of course, again, they are completely harmless. They aren't physically capable of hurting anybody. Made sure of that myself. I think I might be going on for too long. Last thing on the list. You may have noticed that this is a pre-recorded message, which means if you want to ask a question, you won't get an answer. But hey, to fix that, I've given you some options. I stayed up all night to set up a simple Q&A system to go with your app. When this call ends, you will get 3 topics to choose from, and when you select one of them, another audio message of mine will play to help explain whatever you want to know more about. Quite nifty, right? Obviously not quite as much freedom as a normal phone call, but it'll have to do for now. Well, that's it for your first night. Check those cameras and don't forget to take a breather once in a while, alright? Your 3 options should appear now. Ah, alright. You want to learn more about your job, that's good. Well, as you might have noticed, you can reset any electronic or wireless connections in 6 of the pizzeria's rooms by using your phone's room shutdown button. I added this feature to your phone to ease the job of having to fix any tech-related problems that might crop up during your shift. You know, so you don't have to go there and manually fix it. So if you see the printers going awry or something, just push that button and wait a few seconds for all the systems to go back online. Bear in mind, technical faults almost never happen here, so I really doubt you'll need to use it that much. Oh, and don't worry about breaking any machinery or something. They'll just go back to doing their normal activities once the shutting down procedure is complete, which is about 5 to 10 seconds long. Alright, well, that's your first night. I'll do the same thing for you tomorrow. You know what to do. Good night, kid.
Well, I think that's enough of that. Oh, indeed. That was scary. Oh, man. Right, next is... Of course. Hey guys, well, here with our next game of the evening. Unfortunately, it's another Teletubbies one. Trust me, the kids love Teletubbies when they're babies, and we never thought we'd be watching them too, but in this form.
sure what's up with him, but apparently it was enough to make him want to leave, which is concerning. I know the big boss man already briefed you on everything, so I won't be getting into the whole legal mumbo-jumbo. I'm just here to tell you how to do your job. So, you probably already saw it, but there should be a tablet to the left of your room that you can flip open. You can use that to check all the rooms around the building, you know, to make sure that no one breaks in and whatnot. Now, the last guy, what was his name? Evan something. It doesn't really matter. The point is, he left me some notes on how to handle your job. So, let's see here. I already mentioned the tablet, and you can use the... right. I almost forgot to mention the actual features of the tablet. Since the building is really old, we hooked up some stuff into the tablet to make your job a bit easier. You can do things like turn the room power on and off, use the intercom system, and we even gave you a flashlight, which is pretty useful considering how dark the place gets at night. It's not worth much, but it should get the job done. Though, something is worth mentioning. We did notice that the breakers are a bit faulty. Like, with the building being abandoned and stuff. So, sometimes rooms can just shut off on their own. Just tap that little lightning bolt icon, and it'll turn back on in no time. You can try playing it around with it while I talk if you really need to. Right. Something else that you have. The animatronics get a bit weird. Like, they can walk around. No, seriously, the robots can move. Apparently it was one of their show features or something. Well, last week we reactivated one of them. The red one, to be more specific. She's been doing really well too, especially considering she doesn't even have any eyes. Honestly, I wouldn't really be surprised if this is what scared that Evan guy off. Those things are already really freaky, and the fact that they can move just makes it even worse. Now, you shouldn't really be in danger, though it might be a good idea to keep her away from your office since it's a big machine that could easily injure you just by moving incorrectly. Honestly, this place has so many hazards, but we signed the contracts, right? Anyways, I don't really know where she is right now, but I do have an idea on how you could keep her at bay. Remember that intercom system I mentioned? It's wired to play little bits of the show tapes, you know, for performances and whatnot. Maybe you can use that to keep her away from you. She can't see, so maybe she has to rely on audio. So if you see her heading in your direction, try playing the intercom in a room near her. It should lead her away, but if it doesn't, then all I can really recommend is trying to stay out of her way. Alright, well, I think that's enough for me tonight. Remember to use your camera, watch out for those faulty breakers, and avoid the
Spin. Spin. My dear Amy. That's 4. Okay, so it turns out that it's 5 GB, so time to re-roll. It's Five Nights at Candy's Remastered, the classic.